Speaking of exposing scammers on Twitter, there was a recent drama, if I should say, between you and Hassan, better known as Mr. Can't Get Laid.
Yeah, beautiful.
Where did that start and what was that about for whoever was not aware of it?
Yeah, so there's this guy on Twitter who runs around and he's just like, well, I got 6 cars. Listen to me. And it's just like, well, all right, bro. Like, what have you done? Right? Just one of these normal guys that's just like trying to flex on everyone. It's just like, well, I got 6 supercars now. Okay, how did you get the cars? Well, it turns out by scamming people, which is ironic. But when it comes down to sort of how it started, I made a post, actually. I think I made a tweet about me just blocking him because all of his shit kept on coming up on my timeline. And I'm very conscious of what I allow into my brain. So I'm like, yeah, do you know what? Fuck this guy. This guy's just obviously just full of crap. Has obviously just made his money from, selling shit online. And by shit online, I mean his own courses. Which is funny because, you get all of these sales guys and experts that come out and they're like, well, look at me, I'm a sales expert. Okay, what have you sold? My own course on how to sell. It's like, bro, no, it's like, that's not how it works. So I then got flooded with DMs about him being a scammer. And I'm like, okay, fine. Like, let me just look into this guy a little bit. One of his, I won't say who, but one of his like inner circle members sent me a message and he's just like, hey bro, I see that you've posted about Hassan. Have you seen this video? It was just like, he calls it a joke or whatever, but it's him in some kind of car. I can't remember what it is, but like a Lamborghini or something. And he's driving around in Dubai, trying to pick up this woman. And this woman's there. She's like 40 or 50. And she completely just destroys the guy. He's like, hey, I'm trying to get your number. And she's just like, no, you can't buy me with cars. And then he's just like, well, what was it? I'm not trying to buy you with cars. I'm trying to buy you with love. And it was just the cringiest thing I've seen this year. And I've seen a lot of cringy shit. So I posted that just to sort of gauge what his reaction would be, because obviously a normal scammer's gonna like react to it. Of course he did. And then I just basically said, okay, this is worn out. So got tons and tons. I think altogether it's something like 70 or so plus DMs, because there's a lot of stuff that I just haven't publicized because there's just too much. So then I decided, fuck it, I'll do a video on the guy. Which I did, and it went pretty viral, which is good because I don't want people buying scams online, and especially impressionable young kids, 13, 14, 15. And so yeah, that stopped at least 20 or 30 people who have DM'd me saying, thanks man, thanks so much for the video. Was gonna pay him like 3,000, 4,000, 6,000. Even the people in his group, they were like, man, I can't believe that he did all of that shit. And yeah, so very impactful. It was good because that was the whole point of it. And a lot of people were like, well, Michael's doing this to sell his own stuff. And I'm like, well, actually, no, because I haven't even posted about any of my stuff. So no, not at all. I'm doing this just to expose the living piece of shit that he is. So it was a great piece of drama, I guess you could call it. And yeah, worth the very small amount of time that I put on it, because it only took me, I'd say, around 2 to 3 hours in total, including making the video, editing the video, etc. So yeah, it's ended up being a very good thing.
It's interesting when I was seeing that whole thing going on. It's kind of how we first connected, because I have a story with New Money. I was in Hassan's group. Haven't spoken about it publicly, but some of my friends know what happened. And basically what happened was I was in the group. I paid him for access. Sorry. And after about 2 or 3 weeks inside the group, I opened my phone one day, went to Telegram, and noticed I was removed from all the groups, blocked by Hassan, blocked by the admin, blocked by basically a lot of people. And I wasn't messaged anything. I didn't know what's going on. So I messaged a few of my friends and a few of my close friends who were in the group, and I was saying like, what's going on? What's happening? And they responded to me. They were telling me what's going on in the group. Hassan is saying, well, I think someone said that I was scamming people or something, and I don't know what was going on. None of them reached out to me. They just blocked me. I couldn't message them. And basically, I heard that Hassan was threatening that anyone that he catches speaking to me or following me or anything will also get kicked out of the group. That was an interesting time. And about a week later, I remember, I was taken down from Instagram. I was taken down from Twitter and taken down from Telegram, all around the same time. So I have my guesses of how that happened, but so Twitter came back earliest. Then I submitted an appeal to Telegram, and Instagram also came back by itself. And that's how I got my accounts back. But I have my suspicions as how they got banned. But,
Well, you can't guess. I mean, I have no idea who would do that. It's kind of, to be fair to him, it is pretty smart how he does that. He just bans people and then basically shuts them up completely. Tells everyone to block them. And then that way, that person can't say anything. They can't say anything. They can't do anything. They can't expose anything because now they have no accounts, no followers, none of their previous friends. It's very like cult-like, and that kind of thing for me is just it's just disgusting. It's just like, look, if you have a problem with someone, talk to them about it, right? Like there's zero problem with that. And do it openly. Do it in public. If you have a problem with someone, cool. All right. Look, I have a problem with you because you did X, Y, and Z. And let's figure it out, right? But instead of that, he's like, nah, too scared just in case someone finds out some shit on me. So, all right, fine. We're just going to go ahead and ban him. But we'll just ban him. That's it. Silence. And that's how it works. Very scumbaggy thing to do, but pretty smart because it works, and it works very effectively.